Good afternoon. Today we are at the Wild World Expo in Mumbai, in Goregaon, and we are with Mr. Srinath. So, sir, what are the products that are showcased right now here?
Yeah,
In the
thank you for coming here. Kennametal has displayed a wide variety of products, especially in advanced materials,
Okay.
providing the better wear solutions, superior technology to see that the uptime of the products are always taken care at the customer end. When we look at the Kennametal products, we have three different categories which have been displayed today.
Okay.
One is the tungsten carbide parts, which are basically used for severe service applications,
Okay.
and especially in oil and gas
Okay.
sector, which gives a longevity of requirement for the customer.
Okay.
The other one would be the stellite alloys in the form of cobalt and nickel alloys. These are made to take care of wear applications, and this also is well accepted in the oil industry. The third one, as you see, is a conformer clad technology. This is a patented technology for Kennametal.
Okay.
And here we go with the cloth binding on the base metal, and it gives a very hard surface so that it can take care of all the three wear patterns like corrosion, erosion, and abrasion. So these are the three different categories we have displayed today.
Okay. So we can see that we have the conforma cladding technology also being showcased over here.
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about it, about the endurance of the temperature, like how it copes with the temperatures?
Right. Yeah, conformer clad, as I said, it's a very good technology product what we have. Over a period of 20 years, so we have understood the applications and we have come out with different kind of solutions in the industry. Here what happens is the tungsten carbide is in the form of a cloth, and that gets wound onto any of the surface where it is facing the wear, and there's a unique brazing technology which gives the strength to resist in terms of chromium, boron and carbide, and that gets infiltration brazing. So that is the one which gives wear resistant to the material. And some of the examples of these products what we have today are the disc of butterfly valve, the boiler tubes, and also the liners which are getting into the oil and gas industry. And this also gets into oil and gas, food and feed, other industries where this has got its own relevant meaning.
Can you elaborate a more bit on the applications, the critical applications?
Yeah. When I talk about oil and gas industry, conformer clad has a very vital role to play. When you look at the medium that flows through the valves are very abrasive or corrosive in nature. So to sustain that and also to overcome the high heat and corrosion, so we have combinations of material which will take care of that application, and that will be provided to the customer to see that the intervals of stoppage are reduced. So that's the kind of technology we have on conformer clad.
Okay. Okay. So this is basically going to be helping the customers a lot.
Yes.
When it comes to maintenance, to improve the efficiency and longevity of the machines and equipment.
Yes. And their equipments and products.
Okay. Okay. And can you take us through briefly about the alloy-based products which you have?
As I mentioned in the beginning, stellite alloys
Yeah.
are of cobalt, nickel, and iron based. What we come across, and these are also applied where we have the high heat and corrosion environment. The metallurgists, what we have, they understand the requirement of the processes and the requirement of customer. So with the 300 different solutions that we have in stellite, in the known brands of stellite, Dolero, Tribaloy and others. So we have solutions to that. So this will take us through to help the customer so that their longevity of the products are increased and reducing their downtime.
Okay. Sir, talking about the markets, how does the company look at the energy markets in India in the future, the way the things are going on right now?
Yeah, as we all know, India is a growing country, and we see a lot of growth coming into oil and gas, especially the investment that are happening in the current sectors, as well as the greenfield projects that are coming in. So Kennametal has tremendous scope to get into that market with the three technologies what we have, and we are confident of growing along with the market to see that the downtime of the customers are minimized.
So, can you maybe take us through the products that are showcased over here?
Yeah,
We can
sure.
have a look
we
at it.
can.
So, sir, these are the products which are used for the oil and gas product industry, right?
Yes. Yes.
Can you tell more about these?
Yeah. So these are basically carbide products,
Okay.
which are used in severe service applications when
Okay.
it comes to oil and gas.
Okay.
So whenever the oil comes out from the well, so they have to moderate the pressure.
Right.
So for that, we supply these parts and we make from powder to finish.
Okay.
So we have specific grades to handle these products. If it is an abrasive environment, corrosive or erosive environment, we have specific grades which
Okay.
takes care of this, and these are tailor-made from powder to finish.
Okay. So, when we talk about the oil and gas industry, the more concern is about the safety. So, how do these products enhance that factor?
Yeah, a good question on that. As far as the safety is concerned, we have to follow the API norms, and there are certain guidelines given by the customer, which will be adopted in our product. So we have to make as per the customer drawing. So while I said these are special in nature, because we have to make as per customer's requirement. So customer will be giving the drawing to us, and we make the product and ensure the quality is met from our point of view. It undergoes severe testing, either from our end or from the customer's end, to ensure that the safety and the quality of the products are met.
Okay. So, talking about the alloy, stellite alloy products. So, can you explain about it?
Yeah. This is a section of stellite alloys.
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, this comes with cobalt, nickel, and ferrous alloys. So these are very hard material, and you would see the display in the form of wire, rods, electrodes, and powders.
Right.
So these are basically used for thermal spray or hot facing
Okay.
surface, which needs to get exposed to the harsh environments.
Okay.
So these are the solutions we have to ensure that the demanding environments are taken care away from the resistance. I mean, it will have a better resistance to wear out.
Okay.
So when we talk about stellite, since the inception in 1912, there are more than 300 solutions in stellite,
Okay.
in the known brands of Stellite, Delaro, Triboloy, and others.
Right.
So those are the solutions that we discuss with customer
Okay.
one-to-one and give the right solution for the requirement.
Okay.
So these are in the form of raw material which we supply to the customer, so they would use and get a better life and longevity of the product.
And I think even given the range, like you have in different formats.
Yeah.
So this will again enhance the usage
Yeah.
of these products.
Yes, you're right. So there's a spread of products. See, each customer has his own requirement, the way they need the material.
Right.
So some of the customers will probably go with spray.
Right.
So they use the powder.
Right.
And somebody wants to weld.
Right.
So either they go with the electrodes or with the rods.
Correct.
So likewise, we are adaptable. These products are adaptable to any of the applications on any of the processes that customer would look at. So we have solution for all those requirements.
Okay. Great. So, sir, talking more about Conforma Clad. So, how are these solutions beneficial to the users, the industry?
So Conforma Clad is another technology what Kennametal has.
Okay.
Here what happens is any of the base metal that gets exposed to harsh environments like corrosion, abrasion or erosion,
Right.
that can be protected. The beauty of this technology is the carbide is in the form of the tungsten carbide is in the form of cloth,
Right.
and that gets wrapped onto the surface of any product, and that gets brazed. So we have a unique brazing process. So
Okay.
where the tungsten carbide parts gets infiltrated. So we have chrome carbide and boron, so which gets mixed with that, and
Okay.
we have a very high density of tungsten carbide on the surface. So that will increase the longevity of the product,
Okay.
and it can face any kind of heat, corrosion or erosion.
Okay.
So when we talk about the valve industry, so these are some of the parts what we supply. So
Okay.
this is basically a ball which gets into the ball valve, and this is the liner which gets into the butterfly valve.
Okay.
So we have solutions for
Okay.
many of such applications in
Okay.
the oil and gas industry.
Okay.
And it's not limited to oil and gas, it also gets into steel, gets into food and feed, and those kind of applications where customer gets a better life, much better life compared to this.
Okay.
So normally we look at 3 to 5x on the life when you look at other processes.
Okay. So these products, it won't be wrong to say that these are again similar to them, enhancing the actual metal. They are not exposing the actual metal, but they are taking the, you can say, the wear on themselves.
Absolutely. So the carbides what we spoke about, so those are basically made from powder to finish onto the part, and which are circular in nature. So this technology, the beauty of this is the material which is in a different shape, odd shape, can also be protected to wear, and hence we do this process and
Okay.
technology which will take care of the resistance.
Okay.
Applications will be different.
Okay. So, sir, what would be your closing message? Like, you can say a message for the industry for coming to Kennametal.
We would like to say that Kennametal is a technology-driven company, and we have technology to handle any kind of wear requirements with the customers.
Okay.
As you have seen the display of our products, we
Right.
have all the three categories of tungsten carbide, stellite alloys, and conformer cladding, so which will suit to many customers. And we are also confident of giving the quality product which will enhance the life of components and equipments of customers,
Okay.
so that they will see very less downtime. And in the growing market, we also said earlier that we are geared up for that, and we can supply these quality products to those demanding environments, ensuring customer satisfaction.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Allah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.